What's up, my people? Welcome back to my channel. So I'll be making some rice and peas. All right, so let's get straight into this recipe. This is the brand peas I use, and what I'm doing now is soaking the peas. Usually the peas is soaked overnight, but I soak it the same day I prepared it. All right, I believe I soak it for at least 2 hours with some water, onion, and garlic. So after the 2 hours have passed, you want to begin the cooking process. And what I personally like to do is to season my peas. So I went in and add some all-purpose seasoning with a pinch of salt. You know, you want your peas to have some sort of taste to it. Alright, so once the pot starts to boil, you want to go ahead and add some water to sink the peas. You want to add enough water so the peas can cook properly. Alright, so make sure to cook the peas until it's nice and soft. Not too soft though. You don't want the peas to be smashing up, you know, before you add the rice to the pot. As you can tell, the peas, are not completely cooked. Well, some of them are not cooked yet, so you want to give this another 10 minutes. In that meantime, I went in and prepared my thyme, scallion, pimento berries, ginger, and scotch bonnet pepper. Okay, so after another 10 minutes or so, the peas is ready, cooked rather. Okay, so I went in and add some fresh homemade coconut milk. Alright, so I add my coconut milk, and I went ahead and grated the ginger, because you don't want big clumps of ginger in your pot. So as you can tell right here, I grated the ginger. And the next step is to add all those vegetables, pimento berry, scotch bonnet to the pot, so the peas can be immersed in that good flavor with the, the coconut milk and all that good stuff. All right, you want to let this cook for another 10 minutes or so before you start adding your rice. At this point, you can also add your seasoning and taste. Okay. So you can tell I'm adding some all-purpose seasoning, and also the full list of ingredients will be listed in the description, so make sure you check that out. So at this point, the rice is ready to be added to the pot. All right, and the trick to nice shelly rice and peas, or even plain rice itself, is the water to rice ratio. Some people, they like their rice on the softer side. Me personally, I like when my rice is shelly. So my water to rice ratio, you're gonna see it in the clip, it's about 1 inch or 2 above the rice. Now this all depends on the type of rice that you're cooking, brown rice, you're gonna need way more liquid than, you know, regular rice like this. Okay, so you want to, you know, aim for at least a 2-inch, you know, of water above the rice. And make sure to stir this properly so, you know, the peas can be evenly distributed. So I actually went ahead and add some water to the pot. As I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure the water is at least 2 inches above the rice. Okay, you know, just trying to make sure, give it another stir to make sure everything is distributed evenly. All right, so the next step is to cover your pot and let your rice and peas cook. You want to roughly give this 15 minutes. Now this varies depending on your rice. Once your rice looks something like this, most of the fluid is dried out, you want to add some foil wrap. This looks so good. You want to add some foil wrap over your pot and give it another 15 minutes or so. Make sure your stove is on medium to low heat. So after that 15 minutes, this is how the rice and peas is looking. It's looking amazing, nice and shelly. You want to let this cool down before you start, you know, stir up your thing. Look at that, nice and shelly. Some authentic rice and peas. Make sure to try this recipe, enjoy this recipe. I'm really trying my best to come out with more videos, but in the meantime, bear with me. Thank you so much again for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, share, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye bye.